Hi everyone, my name is Johanna Wise and I'm going to be teaching you all how to find basic statistics using Excel. We're going to find the mean, the median, the mode, and the standard deviation. I'm also going to teach you how to sort the values into pretty much any order that you would like. So we're going to use Excel. It's really awesome. We can use technology pretty much to solve it all without having to use our own math. So I'm going to teach you all how to use it. So I just pulled up my Excel spreadsheet and I have 10 cells filled with different values. As you can see, starts up here at cell 1 at 145, and then in cell 10 it has 220. It's not in any particular order. But if you wanted to sort it from smallest to largest, say, or you could even do largest to smallest, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the 10 cells. I'm going to right click on my mouse, and then I'm going to go ahead and go down here to sort. And then there's all these options. We have sort from smallest to largest, sort from largest to smallest. You can even custom sort it, which is super cool. But if I just want to do it from smallest to largest, which is usually most standard, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And it starts up here with 123, and then it goes down here to 300. So pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my original values though, just to keep it random. So we're going to go ahead and start by finding the mean. So the mean is the overall average of all of it. So if you want to solve it on paper, you would just add up all of these values. So like 145 plus 220 or 234 plus 220 plus 285 and so on and so forth. And then you would divide that value by the number of values there are. So we have 10, so you would divide it by 10 in this case. But we're going to use Excel right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I just typed in mean just so that we know that this is going to be our mean. And the next cell over to the right, I'm just going to press the equal button on my keyboard, and that'll almost generate the Excel to pretty much find the mean or find everything that we need. So I just pressed equal. And this one's a little different than the other ones because I'm not actually going to type in the word mean. I'm going to type in the word average, and it should populate right down here. I'm just going to hit average, and then a parenthesis pops up. When I do this, I'm going to highlight the cells just like that. And it says cell A1 to A10. And then I'm going to just put another parenthesis on there and press enter on my keyboard. And now we can see that my mean is 211.8. So it overall calculates it for me. I didn't even have to do any other math for that. It did it all by itself. So that is the mean. Now we're going to go ahead and find the median, and the median is pretty much the middle value. I'm going to go ahead and press equal again, and I'm going to type in median, and it'll populate right down there. I'll click it, and then I'll go ahead and just highlight the 10 cells. You also could type in A1 colon A10, but you could also highlight it. It's a little bit easier. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put another parenthesis right there, press enter, and we see that my median is 220. We can also check this if I was to sort it. So again, highlight, and I'm going to sort it to smallest to largest. And then there's 10 values, so I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we see that these two are our median. And just like what Excel calculated, it's 220. All right, I just randomized it again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit mode. And so mode is pretty much how often a value comes up in the set of values. If there's any repeated values, those are our modes. So I'm gonna press equal, and again, type in mode. And what comes up is either mode multiple or mode singular. I'm going to do mode multiple because I believe there are multiple values that are repeated. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it again. Back parenthesis, enter. And as you can see, 145 and 220 are both repeated throughout these values. So those are our modes. And then finally, we're going to find our standard deviation. I'm just going to abbreviate it just like that. I'm going to press equal one more time and then do ST, and it should populate that for standard deviation. And then again, we're just going to highlight our cells, back parenthesis, enter. And as you can see, my standard deviation is 60.4369276. You also could make it the values less by pressing this button up here. I'm going to make it to the 10th place right there. So it's 60.4, and it rounds everything for you. I'll do the same with this, and I'm just going to round it to the next whole number. So it's 212. And I'll do it to the next one right here. All right, and that is how you find the mean, median, mode, and standard deviation. It's also how you sort the values on Excel. This is a really helpful tool to use, and it's an alternate option to use instead of solving it on paper. So if you have this option, you should definitely use it because it just calculates it all for you.